Sometimes the mothers do know what is happening to their daughters and do absolutely nothing to protect their daughters. Here's a story I received from a sweet lady, and I do need to give you a trigger warning, but you do want to stay to the end. When I was 4 years old, my mother began to date a man who almost immediately took an interest in me, despite me having 3 other siblings, all of us age 2, 4, 6, and 8. But I was especially quiet as a child and looked very much like a porcelain doll, something that was highlighted all the time by him. Once a week, he would take me, date, and then take me to the Disney store so that I could get anything I wanted. I only ever chose one thing week after week, ... washcloths that expanded when they got wet, showing a different picture on each. Every week, this was the wash rag excuse I had made up to take a second bath when I got home, because I wanted to use my new wash rag to see what picture it was. My dresser has a whole drawer dedicated to this collection. No one seemed to notice. No one seemed to care. No one came to save me, and I never got any hospital care for what was going on to my body. At 5, I was viciously attacked by a dog, and it was bad. I needed reconstructive plastic surgery, and a month later-ish, he broke up with my mom. When I was 13, at my first pap smear appointment, I was informed I had, and that I'd had it for so long that I most likely would never be able to have children of my own due to the damage that long-term exposure does. I was also informed I very well could have died as well, and was asked if I was ever touched inappropriately by someone. The doctor told my mom of my diagnosis. We never spoke about it much again. I have since experienced many miscarriages and one stillborn. 2 years ago, my mother and I were on the phone talking about how absolutely heartbreaking this has been for me and how this man has literally robbed me of my entire life. The line went silent for a moment, and then she said something I will never be able to unhear. Oh, name redacted. If I had known you were going to remember all of that stuff, I would have done something different.